Like I say at the start of every new season, there are trends that work amazing for short girls like us, and then there are trends that we should be really careful with, at least if we're wanting to elongate and lengthen our already petite bodies. The good news, though, is that there are definitely quite a few perfect ones for us this year. So to kick off the 9th year of Dearly Bethany, I wanted to give you 3 of these trends that I'll be wearing throughout 2024. And even better, I don't see them going out of style anytime soon. So let's get into them. In 2024, we're seeing a high contrast in many areas, and one of them is silhouettes, specifically the rise of pants. And one thing you've seen me wear for years is trousers, but how they're styled is a bit different this year. So they're either going to be wide leg and draping, just brushing the ground, or else they're going to be cropped right above the ankle and tapered, not wide at the bottom. So according to both British Vogue and Hello Magazine, the trend is called ultra high-rise trousers, which is an amazing lengthening trick if you're like me. I have a longer torso, shorter legs, and I want to look taller, all while trying to avoid low-rise styles, which are virtually everywhere right now. If you've never tried them, trousers can seem uncomfortable or just for the office, but they're actually really comfortable and possibly more comfortable than sweatpants. And now you can style them in a really casual way, which makes them a bit ironic compared to the classic, more masculine business nature that they have. So pair them easily with casual tanks and tees, or contrast them with something that's really feminine on top, or go all in with something like a blazer. But if you want to do that, be sure to show some skin underneath where you can, which brings me to my next trend called sheer layering. Cosmo says transparent clothing continues to make its way down from the runway and on the red carpet and our favorite high street stores. So I've covered how to style sheer clothing for years, and I've worn this when I recently shared my New Year's Eve dresses back in January, but most of those were sheer. And before you shy away from the idea of what's called naked dressing, just try this. Just layer something as simple as a cami underneath a sheer top, and you can actually display your real proportions that way, especially in our era where everything seems to be oversized, which can very easily drown a petite in fabric. And this can be as flirty as you want it to, but it definitely doesn't have to be. So showing skin with the sheer trend can just radiate this like feminine energy within you while staying classy. And while all the top designers are doing this trend, I would really look to Retrofeet and how they style this if you're looking for some inspiration. And one beautiful and timeless look that I am so happy is more frequent this year is all white monochrome. So we're seeing that in dresses and jumpsuits and matching separates, and this is just a favorite of mine. So anytime that your outfit has less breaks in color, the more cohesive and elongating it'll look, even if it's not that slimming black. You can still have that long line of color this way, which is very lengthening, and you can work with it by just defining your proportions, where you can make the rise of your pants start and where your shirt land. So you can make it specific to you where you feel the most flattering. And I actually go really in depth with my masterclass about skin tones, but just for basics, if you have warm skin tone, then you can opt for something like an antique white or ivory, and then a cool skin tone person might go with a more pure white. So if your lifestyle suits wearing all white, definitely try it, but if not, wearing all black or chocolate brown is everywhere right now, and you can use that in the same way. And remember that style is always going to be a work in progress. So while I've been away, I've been carefully building a path forward with my style, something that's unique and yet still practical and familiar. And there's just all of these trends out there, which is so fun to study and see which ones apply to my own taste and proportions. And yet old brands and old styles that I used to love still have glimpses of where I'm going. It just kind of reminds me of that Rascal Flatts song about northern stars and how he was guiding along the way with, I don't know where I'm going with that, but you kind of get it, where it's just something that you don't have to feel bad about liking old things. But in the meantime, you can go to dearlybethany.clothing, where I will be getting rid of some pieces and introducing new pieces into my wardrobe. And with that, I can't say enough of thanks for you guys to just have you following along for 8 years, and I can't wait to share more this year. Bye.